Oh, you like Parfums de Marly? So let me put y'all on to the best Parfum Marlies, especially in my collection. Let's roll my motherfucking music, cause like Pokemon, you're gonna wanna catch them all.
Sexy motherfucker. We're all alone. Yeah, there's friends on the south side in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Parfums de Marly is a powerhouse. Once they came onto the scene, they came out guns blazing. And they haven't just produced one or two hot fragrances. They've produced a fuckload. But personally, what I have on my table right now, I think are some of the best in that line. And you're gonna wanna smell all of them. Now, the first one I'm gonna put you on to, because they're in no particular order, is probably one of the more underrated Parfums de Marly fragrances, and if anybody's talked about it, it's been minimal, by the house of Parfums de Marly, Nissian. Stellar, woody, citrusy amber. Citric amber with like gingery floral is how I put this. Cold weather, and it also has a bit of a leathery vibe. This has this hide sensation to it that's extra sexy with a depth of masculinity. It has a little bit of a Middle Eastern touch to this fragrance, but it has all the mass appeal quality, just no hype behind it. Until now, the shit is really good. So if you've never tried Nissian from Parfums de Marly, I promise you, you're missing out, because this is a banger that nobody cares about. Next one. I put this like in 100 videos, and I'm just gonna talk about this one quick. Harrod. Harrod. Sex bomb. Amazing. Top 2 in the house. Top 3, bare minimum. Stellar piece. The very first Parfums de Marly fragrance that I had in my collection. Clearly, I bought a tester. I bought it. I just wanted it. I took it however I can get it. And clearly, it's been through the fucking ringer. But scent-wise, hard to beat. Next one. This one is also, it fights with Harrod and another fragrance in that top supremacy in the Parfums de Marly line, because this was another one that I believe I got this for my birthday, and I was just like, what is this? And who thought of this? And you should get a place on the Mount Rushmore of damn Parfums de Marly's Layton. Laytonian. Lay. Come on, man. Come on. You wanna... Sex. Amazing apple lavender. Sexy, mass appealing, panty dropping, draw dripping, salivating, masturbating, looking at yourself in the mirror because you're turning yourself on because you smell that amazing. Lay in. Get you laid in. That don't even make sense. That's why this shit got me stuttering like a moron. Although it doesn't take Layton to make me stutter like a moron, but I promise you, this is just stellar. Stella. Next one. For me, this is cacao. Woody, olabdanum, caramel, sexy, Middle Eastern saffron sprinkles, powerhouse off of my skin, only for the cold weather, and that's Parfums de Marly Hampton. I've heard people say that this has some sort of performance anxiety, like it's got erectile dysfunction. How? The shit is so bold, masculine, and diesel that like, I don't get it, at least not off of my skin, and my skin is shit. I mean, sopping up biscuit juice like it's no tomorrow. I'm a walking Dollar Tree sponge when it comes to fragrances. Some fragrances just do nothing off of my skin, but this does wonders in blistering cold weather, so I don't get it. If you're having that performance issue from this, take a Viagra. Just spray it on your sweater or on your scarf. Winter time only. The saffron and caramel combination with that dark semi-sweet cacao kind of vibe that I get from this is remarkably sexy. I mean, it's one that I think gets a little bit more love than something like Nissian, but bro, this is crazy. Next one. Mounds don't got nuts, but Almond Joy does, and so does Pegasus Exclusive. This was a newer acquisition. This is a newer acquisition in my lineup, and this is the newest Parfums de Marly that I have in my collection, and I want to tell you that this is power, power, power. Now, there's something with this fragrance that you got to get over. It's a quick introductory hump that you got to get over because it's so concentrated and so powerful off of my skin that it takes a couple of minutes to kind of just like detox and air out. You're like, yo, I need to chill out, because that extra concentrated nutty almondy vibe that's in this fragrance is a beast. Another fragrance that I feel that you can wear on a chilly night, cold weather, fall, absolutely. Not one I would pull out in the summer, although I have, and it didn't do too bad. I can't front. It really didn't do horrible at all. But this is really just more cold weather. This is cold weather, sexy, and just nutty and different. It's phenomenal. Pegasus, the original, is a banger, but this one just takes performance to levels of just woof, crazy. And last and certainly not least, if you take a little bit of Eau Joanne and a little bit of Harrod, maybe sprinkle a little Layton in there, you're gonna get this animal, which is Carlisle. I still remember the first time smelling Carlisle. I went to the Max Aroma offices to do a video with Steven from Redolescence. We were in the studios and we got the opportunity to smell this joint. And it was, I even forgot the other fragrance, the rose-based fragrance that I liked but I didn't love. This one just overpowered, overshadowed everything else that I could have possibly smelled that day. Went to the complete back burner. Nothing else mattered but how ridiculously attractive, alluring, and captivating this fragrance was. It's one of these fragrances that you don't have to think about. You just enjoy it, let it marinate in your palate, and just understand that magic went into this bottle. There's certain fragrances that you're gonna get in your collection that are gonna make you wonder why you have more than you actually need. There's really no need for all of this. There isn't. As a content creator, and this being, you know, my business and my hobby and my fucking just enjoyment to make content, this is why it's here. And it's hard for me to ever say I'll pick top 5, top 10, or these forever and ever and ever, because my tastes change constantly. So this is kind of a product of my mentality. I change all the fucking time. I'm tripolar, and one day I'll love this, the next day I'm like, but there's fragrances that solidify that is not going to change for me. My taste and my bipolarness when it comes to fragrances is not going to change when it comes to certain fragrances. And Carlisle, Layton, Hampton, Pegasus, Harrod, these are all fragrances that it would be very difficult for me to say that I love this now and later I'm not, because I fucking love these. These are amazing. They're beautiful, they're bangers, and they do so well on my skin. So for me, all these are ball sprayers and must cops from the house of Parfums de Marly. Hopefully they'll come out with other fragrances that deserve to be on this mantle, but for me, all these is straight killers. I love y'all motherfuckers from the heart. Let me know what your favorite Parfums de Marly fragrance is, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
Cubaknow, what's fresh, who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test?
For the fly gun holder, money folder, Motorola start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.